Okay, so to turn on a mandrel, this is not absolutely square, so if it looks like it wobbles a little bit, it will, and I catch one side more than the other, but hey, don't worry about that. So speed down, wind it up to whatever you feel comfortable with. Generally you find it's a bit like turning acrylic, and it scrapes in some ways better than it cuts with a gouge, but you can use any. So this is initially this is with a skew chisel. So I'm really only catching the tops of that. I'll turn some of that down till I get round, and then we'll come back to it. So I've got to the point now I'm knocking some of the edges off, because the drill bit didn't go directly down the centre of it. Some bits are a little bit higher than the others, but of course you're going to shape it into that point anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I've just got a slightly bigger skew and sharpened this one up, and it's kind of same as a skew really, just to do it. Be careful. So I'll do a bit of this, and then I'll try a little bit with a ordinary gouge and see how we get on. I'm going to speed it up a little bit now to 1300. So same principle as skewing with a spindle. Just transfer your weight. You can see now it comes off in sort of chimney bits. It's a cross between cutting and scraping really. Start coming into that end, taking it gently. So I'm getting down. I can use a spindle gauge as well. So I'm running quite fast there. I'm running at 1800 now. Getting towards a sort of finished shape now. Got rid of all the flats, I think. Zip through this quickly, and then we'll sand it back and put it together. Okay, so I've got it shaped. I'm just going to sand it off now. Comes off with a bit of a dust, whatever you like to call it in this part of the world. So I think it's a bit of 120. I'll put my extractor on. I don't want to breathe it in, but it does seem to cling to the abrasive. Sand it back. I've got a bit of microcrystalline wax on it, so just going to buff that off, and then we'll put it together. So not too much pressure. Last job, put it together. I've had various ways. I know there's various ways of doing them. You can buy a kit to put it together. I made one some while ago. Decided it was too complicated, so I got old bits of off-cut acrylic. This one I drilled a little hole in these variegated drill bits, only into 2 points, so that bit fits in there, stops, and there's I think it's a 6.5mm hole the other side to hold that bit, and this one's got, I think it's got similar, just in case I change my mind. Yeah, that could fit in there if I needed it to. And that's a 6mm drill bit. It's not actually, you know, it's an old drill bit with the sharp end cut off. Just sits in to fit the bits together. Quick move around. So this end fits in the drive end, and the pointy bit goes in there. Choose which the orientation you want the pen to ride, whichever's going to look nicest. That way I think I like that best. Yeah, so that fits on there, that pulls up, fits on there, lock it off, wind it in. Simple as that. Pull that out. Next trick, turn it round, pop that in that end, bring that up, make sure you lock it off. And you just want to drive that into there, everybody knows that. To there. So that's in there nicely. What I like to do now is take that out, try the pen tip in it. Make sure it winds out nicely, and make sure it winds in and retracts completely. Right, that's good. Then you want the middle ring on, and the next bit is then we turn that round. We're now bringing this up. Locking it off. Winding that up so it's tight. Make sure it's on nice and square. Nips up nice and tightly so it's not slipping. Take it off. Put the doobry back in. Test again. Yeah, that's fine. Put the other end on. And Bob's your uncle. There's your job. Put it in the sleeve, keep it tidy, keep it clean. Buy yourself some fancy things to give them away, because 9 times out of 10, unless you're selling them, that's what you're going to do.